everyone. Okay, I'm in Provincetown. Is it just... I wanted this shop to be so beautiful, but is it also crazy noisy? Alright, it's Seth Rudetsky here. I'm answering the emails that I get. I'm going to start doing this twice a week now. Because I'm always getting emails like on my phone, and then like, I hate typing on my iPhone. Anyway, I'm going to do it live. So here are some of my answers. You ready? Here we go. You can always write to me, sethtv.com. I got an email from Dorothy Cipher. Dear Seth, I saw you last year in Tampa. Laughed till I fell down. Thank you. Will your show this year on January 17th and 18th be the same show, or is it a new show? Hoping it is, ... Okay, first of all, what I love about this email is that A, it's really complimentary. B, she gives me two choices, but then doesn't say which one she's hoping for. Will it be the same show or a new show? Hoping it is. First of all, I can't take this win. Let me say, Dorothy, it is the same show. Deconstructing Broadway / Seth's Big Fat Broadway is the same show I do everywhere. And you know, I just did it in London. I did it a time in London, and then I came back the next year, and one of the reviews was like, he did the same bit. It's like, right, it's a show. Like, it's not a stand-up act where I'm like, ever notice when it gets cloudy out? Like, it's literally a show that's basically scripted. Anyway, why does my hair look crazy? So yes, hopefully you like the show so much you will come back and see me again in Tampa. I'm also coming to Buffalo in September and San Francisco. Okay, next email. Hi Seth, Paul and I are making our New York City binge theater trip from Chicago in late November. What would you recommend? Thanks so much from Irene Bennett. Same question here also. Hey Seth, huge fan of yours from Chicago. I'm going to be in New York from September 19th to the 23rd. Wondering what shows you'd recommend. From Marissa. So Irene and Marissa. Obviously, it'd be really cool. By the way, I wanted this really to be a beautiful view and not literally a parking lot. How about that? Is that a little bit nicer? Okay, so I always say it's just really cool to see an original cast if you can. So if you're coming to New York, you only see an original cast once. So any show that's on Broadway, Beautiful, Gentleman's Guide, try to see an original cast. Very cool. However, it's only a play with those big stars, Megan Mullally, Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, Sakura Channing. However, it's also really cool to see a replacement cast that's amazing. And I would say Norman Lewis in Phantom is unbelievable. To hear that man sing those songs. So I'd say see any original cast you can, and if you're going to see a replacement cast, see Norman Lewis in Phantom. Unbelievable. Another question from Lauren Carmeo. I was wondering if you would ever be teaching a master class of any kind in Philadelphia. I know you're one of the best. Wow, thank you. No, I don't have one planned. But I will just give a tangential answer to this. A lot of times, like, I'll announce, like, I'm coming to Buffalo, in September. And then someone like, oh, why don't you ever come to Seattle? Or like, can't you come to Virginia? It's like, it's interesting to me. I think people think, like, I sit at home and I'm like, okay, I have a job offer from every single city in the world. Which one will I choose? Here's the deal. Most performers are whores, or as my mother would say, who-was. And we basically take any job that comes our way. So the only reason I'm not, quote-unquote, going to your city is because no one's offered me a job there. So if you want me to come to your city, get me a gig. So in terms of the Philadelphia gig, yeah, I'd love to teach a master class there, but it's got to be set up. And if you have a job for me, just email me here, sethtv.com. But anyway, no plans for Philadelphia yet, but I'd love to do it, especially because the trip is so easy. Hour and a half, I'll take it. Okay, then I have a question from, well, not really, it's actually a sweet comment, from Paul and Sue. I can't really read the last name. I can't pronounce it, but they're from Ontario. Seth, my son and I love listening to you on Sirius XM's Broadway. My son is high-functioning autistic. He's actually quite intelligent and loves classical and Broadway music. Bravo. We often go for long drives just to chat and listen to Broadway or classical music. Recently, we were watching an episode of Cash Cab, and to our surprise, it was you in the passenger seat. Both Paul, my son, and I recognized the voice, and we're thrilled to find out it was you. We know the episode is probably dated, but it was nice to put a face to the voice. We love your show. All the best from your fans in Ingersoll, Ontario, Canada. Yes, that was me on Cash Cab, and if you don't know this story, I wrote about this in my Playboy column. You can look it up. But I'll tell you a quick story about Cash Cab. Do you have enough light? So I got like an email saying, like, we're doing, I can't remember who it was even from. We're doing a TV show. Do you want to have a chance to be on it? We need hosts. So, of course, like I said, performers, whores, remember, who is? So I went for the interview. It was, first sign that something was up was the interview for the TV show was in Au Bon Pain, coffee shop. It's like, it's kind of a weird office for a TV show. So I went there and I interviewed. They asked me like 10 questions, 10 kind of pop culture questions. Like who founded the World Games? What's that one that I can't? Anyway, the point is I literally got 1 right out of 10. So the woman was like, you know what? I'm gonna put down you got all 10 right because you have a fun personality. I was like, all right. So I got a call and they said, hey, you got the gig. I'm like, oh my god, amazing. I said, call my agent, to negotiate a contract to host your new TV show. They're like, yeah, we're not really using agents. You're not? She's like, so we just want you to do this TV show. You're going to drive around a neighborhood and talk to the camera about your favorite spots. Pick a neighborhood. So I'm like, well, I know Midtown really well because of Broadway. They're like, great. You'll drive around Midtown and you'll talk about your favorite spots. I'm thinking Amy's Bread. I'm trying, Zen Palette. So they said the van to the TV show will pick you up wherever you want. So it's like, oh, well, do it near me on the Upper West Side. So I meet on the corner. It's like raining out. So I'm like waiting there in the rain. Oh, wait, I'm trying to get like a nice view for you. It's like I'm waiting there in the rain and with the producer, and she's like, I don't know where the car is. It's supposed to pick you up to take you to do your TV show. She's like, you know what? She said, here's just $20. Just take a cab there. I'm like, fine. So a cab stops. I get in. Immediately, all these lights start blinking. You're on Cash Cab. So I was like, wait, what? They stopped the cameras. I've never even heard of Cash Cab. My point is this. The whole thing was a setup. So they interview people to see if they're, I guess, quote unquote, smart enough to be on the show. And like I said, I got a question right out of 10. They interview you to see if you're smart enough, and then if you are, they put you on the show. The whole thing literally was like a snuff film. Like, meet on this corner. It was also fishy. But I did it, and I wound up winning. I got almost all the questions right. I think I was too scared to do the last question. I got like $300, but the last question was, according to the Urban Dictionary, what does NSFW mean? And like, first of all, I don't have a job. I now know that it means not safe for work, but I don't work. You know what I mean? It's like I'm on a radio show, so like I never in a million years would have known what that meant. In conclusion, thank you. Send me more questions, and I shall answer them on another video. Go to my email. What is it? SethTV.com. Peace out.